Yo, what's going on, y'all? You are tuning in to another exciting episode of It's Just Mario, and I'm Mario Ramon, your host. And today, we are not going to do any celebrity updates. We are going to actually talk about what happened to me last night. Okay, and what happened last night is I gave birth to two healthy baby boys. One was 11, one was 12. Okay, let me tell you what happened. I woke up around 4:30 in the morning to somebody in my living room. Right. Somebody had to be in my living room. It's much noise that was going. It was a party going on in my living room, and I wasn't invited. I never got an invite. Never got it. But I woke up and I'm like, okay, it's hands up in here. It's hands up. Your boy is about to have to throw down. It's an all must go sale at Best Buy and everything is free. I'm about to tear this place cat raggedy because somebody has intruded. They've come in my home and I have a privacy lock. So how you do that? Where they doing that at? Okay. So I hear this sound and I thought it was the fan. So, in your subconscious, you turn the fan off because my little fan just turns. And it turns. And I'm hotter than volcano lava at nighttime. You know us red boys get hot. So I have the fan going, that little helicopter fan at the top, just like so in the back. And the one that turns and turns. So I'm hearing this sound in my subconscious and I'm asleep. And so I'm like, let me turn the fan. So I just unplug it. I can still hear the noise. So I'm like, something is not right. So I get up and I walk into my living room and I don't see a person because I'm looking for a person. Like I said, it's about to be Mortal Kombat up in here. Finish him. I'm about to pull somebody's spine out with my left hand. And that's not even the hand I use. So I'm about to pull somebody's spine out with my left hand and I'm ready for this. I know, it's 2011, folk crazy. Somebody came in here, I'm going to have to go broke. Okay. So I still hear this noise. And it's a noise. It is a sound. So it's pitch dark. I didn't want to turn the lights on and have somebody have the advantage. Like I wanted to sneak up on you so I can, crack that cranium. So I look and it's like a silhouette jumping on my Juliet blind. It's a silhouette and it's something huge. It looks like a refrigerator, if you will, jumping on my blinds. And so basically this is the sound I heard. So you guys can understand what I woke up to. This ain't right with the Lord. Hold on, I'll be right back. You gotta hear this. So this is the sound I heard. It's like this. I'm like, what is that? What is that? Right. I look down on the floor. It's a squirrel. A squirrel has gotten in my house and it is jumping on the Juliet blind trying to get back out. Now, y'all are throwing me too many questions. How did the squirrel get in your house? What did you do? Y'all, it's too many questions right now. Don't ask me that many questions. Let me just tell you the story. Go ahead, sit down so you can get the story. So I'm like, okay, it's like you go into autopilot and I'm like, what do I do? It's a squirrel! But I didn't know what it was at that point. It may as well have been a possum, a hippopotamus, a bat, a rat. It's not computing. It's 4:30 in the morning. So you know me. I went into my storage closet and I went and got the broom. Because we're about to go Harriet Tubman up in here. So I looked at that squirrel and that squirrel did look at me. And it was a vicious little thing. So let me tell you, let's break this down. So there was a tornado warning in Atlanta last night. And I wanted to get some fresh air. It was raining. It was raining cats, dogs, birds, and everything. It was raining all the animals on Noah's Ark. It was just raining. And I opened my Juliet door to get some fresh air. I live by the trees and I wanted to get some fresh breeze and have the fans going and just get some fresh air, lit my candles, everything. And obviously, when I looked away, the squirrel had either jumped off of a tree or climbed up the building. Okay, and got in. So that answers that question. What did I do is the next question. Okay, what I told you I got my broom, went in the utility closet, got the broom, about to wear you out. But the squirrel had an agenda of its own. It turned around, and you do not know, his eyes changed from brown to see-through. And it was like, bring it, Mario. Bring it. So I'm looking at the squirrel, and the squirrel is looking at me. I haven't paid a pet fee, but I paid my rent. Everything's on. I paid my rent. So only one of us is going to survive in here, little squirrel. One of us. It's the magic number. Well, I thought it was going to be me until the squirrel started hissing. And then he started running towards me just little by little. And I could hear his nails like in the floor. And then he turned around and he started walking up the wall. Hell no. This squirrel started walking up the wall. And he walked up here. Walked. And was landed right here. Right there. Almost passed out. So I had to call two friends. I called T and I called Gigi. Both of their phones went to voicemail. Like, I just wanted somebody to be on the phone with me in case this thing bit me and I just die in the middle of my house and I just need some help. Please just stay on the phone, speakerphone with me. Oh, and don't think because I am a 6'1" man that's 190 pounds that I was not yelling like Mariah Carey in the early 90s. I was as I swung my broom. Oh, I was hitting and screaming. At one point, I had got up on the counter. You know, Nan? I had got up on the counter and did the Celine Dion Mariah Carey remix. Oh, I was yelling at the top of my lungs. I just know my neighbors on each side of me, they thought somebody was getting slaughtered. And it was in my mind. It was a slaughter. It was horrible because this creature's in my house and I can't get it out. Oh, my goodness. So what did you do, Mario? So when he went to the top, I knew it was battle. It's like, it is war. So I had to get my camera picture because I knew wasn't nobody gonna believe this story. Y'all always thinking that Mario is telling the stories and this stuff never happens. Just like the lady who passed out in front of me a couple of weeks ago. And then the fire department and the ambulance, they said, you know, what's today's date and who is the president? And she's like, don't start boring me with all this questions. The black man. Okay, here's the squirrel. Now, it is very bright, but you have to see it on the top. Hold on. You see that? Now, you know that ain't right with the Lord. That ain't right. Okay, so then, hold on, let's get the other one. That's when I opened the door. And I was opening the door. I opened the door. I was so brave. That door right there. I was so brave because I opened the door. He climbed to, oh my God, he climbed. When he was climbing, I was done. I was done like a steak at Ponderosa. Old school people know what I'm talking about. I was done. And so I opened up the door and he would not leave. So then he climbed back down and he wanted to go in back of my entertainment system. I said, oh, hell no. You ain't gonna do that. You're just not gonna be able to do that. So I just really, okay, I know I just said, oh, hecky no, or whatever, oh, hell no, whatever. But I just started praying, really. I started praying. And I said, I command you to get out of my house in Jesus' name. And do you know that squirrel walked out after 45 minutes of me swinging and doing a Mariah Carey, so it make it happen tour? All I said is, I command you to get out of my house in Jesus' name. And he walked out, and then I closed the door with the broom. I was like, Well, you know I couldn't go to sleep. You know how when you're in the military and you're the one watching over the platoon? Oh, I was on watch. I was like this. Because after you see a rodent, and that's what a squirrel is, y'all can say, oh, it's so cute. I hope you don't hurt it. It's up in here. Oh, it's so cute. It's a part of the rodent family, just like vegetables. Corn is a vegetable. Tomato. Isn't tomato a fruit? But who cares? It's a rodent in my house. It's a squirrel. And the furry tail. The tail. I'm like, this squirrel was so big, it needed a social security number. I'm not kidding with you guys. Like, it was, in my mind, it was huge. It was to Jurassic Parks. So, listen, I'm going to end it with, I'll just see you next time on the It's Just Mario show. It's not funny. Don't laugh at me. Because if you do, I'll drink your blood. Okay? I'll see you guys next time on It's Just Mario. We're going to jam up out of here. Peace. I can't believe there's no squirrel in my house. I can't believe there's no squirrel in my house!